open doors for you. You have to open doors for yourself.
I've had the opportunity to work with two of the most dynamic new teachers in our district, Sarah Luibel and Santer. They found each other through a training with project-based learning, and since then they have collaborated together, and I find them to be the most passionate, empathetic teachers for the students in their class and towards each other.
So what you are seeing right now is our students' resiliency projects. And the basis for this project centered around the essential question for what makes a person resilient. Santer and I wanted our students to take away one thing specifically when they came into our classroom, and when we put our heads together, we were really thinking, what skill can make our students successful after they leave our classroom? What's going to last with them no matter what they do in their life?
It's not about reading and writing. Those are important, but it's really like this can-do attitude and this idea of never giving up. And when the work gets hard, the reading and the writing and the math, that they keep going and they push forward. So we talked about how can we find a way to get the kids to realize this.
And at first we were thinking hope, that would be really inspirational. And then we were thinking, oh, maybe it's grit, this ability to keep trying. And then what we realized was when you put hope and grit together, it's resilience. It's that ability to bounce back from failure and hardship. And a lot of our students are already resilient themselves. They just didn't know it. And so what we asked them to do was interview someone in their community or immediate family who they view as resilient.
Just tonight, I'm looking around and you have families from two different schools in our district, all interacting, collaborating. They're reading each other's stories, and a lot of the stories turned out to be about their family members and just understanding each other's families.
They've taken these ideas that were really complex and not only written beautiful narratives that will score well and that have high marks on rubrics, but also are powerful and speak to people. And I think that they've kind of learned that grades are important, but these feelings that we put out there are really where the value comes from. And then seeing their art pieces that they combined with it was great, because some kids were great at art and writing, but the ones who maybe struggled with writing had a new way that they could really exceed and excel, and they could be proud of themselves. And I think that's the coolest part, is seeing how excited they are about how well they did.